I don't know how to talk to you. I don't know how to ask if you're okay. My friends always had to tell. What's the lyrics? Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is me again, Cherise, and for today I am very excited because this is another first on my channel. We are doing the dupe or dad slash half and half of the ta-da! The MAC Editorial Red palette and the NYX Pro Lip Cream palette in red. So, side by side, don't they just look so alike? Like the packaging, someone copied someone. Obviously. This MAC Editorial Red has been in my makeup kit. If you don't know, I do wedding makeups and most of the moms of my brides, they love red. So I love this palette because it has a wide range of red, blue reds, true red, yellow red. And this NYX palette I got from, actually this is not mine. This is my sister-in-law, so shout out to Nika for lending me her red palette. And this is from the Ipsy event, and she uses this during her, I think, dance recitals and stuff. Okay, so now let's talk about the price, which is a big deciding factor for most of us. This is 48 Canadian dollars, and the next one is 17 Canadian dollars. More than 50% savings right here. But the real test, if it's a dupe or a dud, is for me to swatch each shade. This side will be the MAC side and this side will be the NYX side. But before we do the swatch on my lips, let's put our hands together and let's give a little prayer. I hope that my lips wouldn't burn so much, and I hope that at the end of this I still have lips. Let's do this. So the first shade that I'm going to swatch is Lady Danger. And on the other side, I'm going to swatch NYX number 1. So here it is. The color is quite close. They are for sure in the coral family, although I think the Lady Danger is darker than the NYX one, and in person, this has a little neon tint to it. I'm wondering if I put this shade, which is number 4, if I put a little on the next one, will it be the same as the MAC Lady Danger? Because you can mix them. Let's see. Or even a little of this, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, not even if I mix. They are close, but I don't think it's a dupe. When I added the darker coral, it's still not the same. And when I added more of the blue tone, now it looks really blue and not coral. Lady Danger versus NYX, but it's a dud. Our second swatch, it is MAC's On Hold versus NYX number 2. So I'm gonna swatch this color on my NYX side. This is the closest one to a pinkish red. So let's see. This is swatch number 2. So they are of the same family. They're both blue tone, but this is obviously more of the pinky red and this one is more of a purplish red. They both have the same finish though. They both have like a glossy finish. Both pretty colors, but MAC versus NYX number 2 is a dud. So the third shade is one of my favorite reds from MAC, and this is MAC Russian Red. I will be happy if this is a dupe. And NYX number 3. Oh my god, what'd you think? So this is the MAC Russian Red, And this is the NYX number 3. In person, this is more of the blue tone than this one, but you can't really distinguish it too much, especially on camera. On camera, it looks the same, like I have the same shade, right? So for this, finally, Russian Red versus NYX number 3, it's a dupe! They also have the same finish, they're both semi-matte, and I'm just so happy that this is a dupe. So our fourth swatch is MAC Red. This is my most, even though Russian Red is my favorite, I have it in a separate tube, so I finished that quickly. But for my kit, this is the most used, because I think that this MAC Red suits a lot of skin tones, like almost every skin tone. And I don't think that this shade is a dupe for that, so we'll skip that and we'll go here. So number 5, NYX number 5. They're almost close, but I feel like if I've added a tad bit of this, it will be more of that blue red, which is the color of the MAC Red. So I'll put a little of the NYX number 6. Just a tad bit. Just a tad bit, Charisse. So this is MAC Red, and this one is NYX number 5. I thought that I should be putting a darker color to match this. I just needed a second layer because the MAC one is very pigmented. The next one is very pigmented too, but to have the same pigment as MAC, I have to put 2 to 3 layers of the next one so that it will match. But yeah, this one is a dupe. Dun, dun, dun. This shade, MAC Ruby Woo, is such a keeper. When I was working at MAC, this is weird. When I was working at MAC during the holiday, this was our bestseller because it is matte. When you put this on, your look is instantly elevated because it's such a pretty color. It has a blue tone to it. And I think Rihanna used to use this in one of her looks. And so everybody's like, I want that Rihanna red. Is that the same one? I don't know. I think the Rihanna red is close to Ruby Woo. So every time the people ask for Rihanna's red, we just recommend Ruby Woo because it sold out so easily. See, I love this color. I just love red. I am more of a red lipstick girl than a pink lipstick girl. Okay, and then for NYX, we'll do... Which one's close? I don't know which one. We'll do number 3. I think that's the closest. We need something brighter. I don't think there's like a blue, really blue red at this point. Hold on, let me swatch it on my hand. The number 5 is the closest. So this is how it looks like. Ruby Woo versus NYX number 5 and a mix of whatever I see. It's mainly because I think Russian Red has a matte finish and none of the shades here has a matte finish. There's a demi-matte or semi-matte finish, but there's no matte finish. Okay, finally the last swatch. It's not that I'm enjoying this. I love it, but my lips are already complaining to me. So this is Max Dare You. Oh my god, I love this color. Versus the NYX number 6. Okay, so this is how it looks like. They look so much alike, but we need to put on a gloss because this is very glossy. I'll just put a little gloss. There you go. Oh, girlfriend. The only thing about NYX is that you always need another layer for it to match. What do you think? I think this one is a dupe. The only obvious difference is that the MAC one is very glossy and the number 6 from NYX, it's glossy but not too glossy. So let's count my tally. So for Dodd, there's 1, 2, 3. Which means for dupe, we also have 3. So it's a tie. So that's considered a dupe. We'll consider it as a dupe because it has the same amount of, at least there's 3 shades that look alike. So the MAC Editorial Red versus the NYX Lip Cream Palette is a dupe. But the big question is, will I still keep my MAC Editorial Red palette, or will I toss it out for the NYX $17 lip cream palette? And the answer is no. I love the colors of the NYX Red palette. I think for everyday use, I think for special events use, this will be great. But my only problem is, because when I'm working, some of the people I work with want a matte lipstick, some of them need a semi-matte, some of them needs glossy, and this doesn't offer a lot of finishes. It only offers a semi-matte and a semi-gloss. This one offers super glossy, the DRU super glossy. It offers a matte and it offers semi-matte finishes. Also on this palette, it offers a shade from like a really light pinkish red tone to a really dark red, the DRU dark red. With the next one, there's no light color. They all start in a medium red to a darker red or a bright red. And that's the only 2 reasons that I will keep my MAC palette in my kit. But not to say that the NYX palette is not a good palette. It is also a keeper. If your work doesn't demand a lot of different finishes or it doesn't demand a lot of variety in the shades, I think that this is a good palette to have. And also, this is 17 Canadian dollars. A tube of a MAC lipstick is already how much? 17? 18? I don't know. 1 tube versus 6 shades of the NYX one. I think it's a steal. I love these 2 palettes. I hope you guys check them out. It's so much fun doing this video for you. If you have any requests, let me know in the comments below. And if you had fun watching this, don't forget to like this video. Please don't forget to subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, bye!